We've tried fixing it before.
We must also lift by legislation the bars of discrimination against those who
I'd like to see something done about the illegal alien problem.
Therefore, immigration must be a priority.
I'm going to do everything I can to get an immigration bill.
Comprehensive bill.
That will give us once again control of our borders. And with regard to friendship below the border,
Both Republicans and Democrats have tried. But when we get close, voices on the fringe get louder.
The border is sealed with a 200-foot wall, surrounded by a moat full of crocodiles.
And the same images come.
They're after you! They're after all of us! Our wives, our children, everyone!
It's nothing new for us. Pick a moment in history, and you can always find an invading race. The Chinese, the Jews, the Irish, the Italians. There was always a new other we were told to fear. And consistent throughout the struggle is the battle between our very worst instincts and our very best. That this other has become us. And they have always made us better.
Zainava, I'm 16, junior at Mamaroneck High School, and my nationality is Mexican.
My name is Linda Bello. I am 16 years old. I am a junior at Mamaroneck High School, and I came here when I was 4 months old.
Nationality?
Oh, I'm Mexican.
I'm Kimberly Chavizano. I'm 16. I'm a sophomore at Mamaroneck High School, and I'm Peruvian.
We basically came to America for a better life.
Both my mother and father came to America because they wanted a better life, and because in Peru the situation wasn't the best, and they saw the opportunity to leave, so they left.
My family came to America because we wanted to have a better life and have a better future for future generations.
I was 5 at the time, and my dad was in the United States. So he decided to bring me and my mom over. And basically the way I crossed over was with a van from Mexico to California. I crossed using somebody else's passport. And my mom, she came through the desert. She walked through the desert and crossed the border. The first time that she did go, she got caught and they sent her back. And then she came a second time, but she once told me that she didn't want to do it. She was telling my dad to send me back to Mexico with her because it was a very hard route to get to the United States through the desert. But my dad said, keep strong and cross the border so we can all be reunited as a family. And she did, and it was very hard for me because it was a month without my mom, month and a half probably, and I was like a mama's boy, and I couldn't live without my mom for more than a day. She would call me, and I remember I would start crying, and she would start crying on the phone because I was crying.
I was 4 years old. My mom decided to go back to Mexico, and on her way back, she was caught by immigration because she took the wrong train. And immigration caught her, and through getting her, they caught my dad and I. And since the 3 of us are not documented in this country, the only one who is documented is my sister, so they put the 4 of us on trial and they put us in jail for about 10 hours. And after that, they decided that my mom would be deported out of the country and that my dad would stay with me and my sister. That was the worst experience I have ever gone through in my life because those officers tore me from my mom's arms, and I could never forget that. I could never forget how they completely ignored the fact that I was screaming and I was crying and I wanted my mom, and then they just took her from me, and then they oh my God.
It's kind of scary being an undocumented immigrant because you're scared of doing things. You're scared of just being caught or being arrested or doing things that you're not supposed to do because of the risk of being deported back to your country and not being here anymore.
I'm a citizen and my mother's undocumented. God forbid she gets sent back. I don't know what I would do without her.
I have never been on an airplane. I have never been able to, you know, look at the clouds from above. I have never been able to leave this country. At first it wasn't as bad, but after a while everybody began to, you know, I began to learn other languages. My friends all began to go to see other countries, to go as tourists, and I couldn't. And I felt trapped in a country that I have known my whole life. I felt that I couldn't go to another country, to my own country, because if I ever left this country, I wouldn't be able to come back.
I'm not undocumented because I'm a citizen here, because I was born here. But my parents go through a lot of struggles because they're both, well, my mom's undocumented, but my dad's documented. But my mom, when my great aunt died, we couldn't go to the funeral because I was too little and she couldn't. And my mom was devastated because that was like one of her closest aunts. And last year when my cousins got into an accident, my aunt and my mom wanted to go to Peru because they were so close to death, and one of them was in a coma, and they didn't know how long they were gonna live.
If I were documented, I think I would go visit my family and reunite with them after 11 years. And I think I'll also apply for financial aid for college, so it wouldn't be as tough on me and my family to pay for college and actually have a higher possibility of graduating through college and not worrying about being in debt or not being able to pay off college.
I am very lucky to be a citizen here. I have a lot of opportunities. I can go to college, I can apply for financial aid if I really want, if I need to. I have the luxury to go places. I go every year to see my family in Peru that some people don't. I am so lucky to have my grandparents come and go when I need them to, and if God forbid anything happens over there to them, I can just go. It's important for people to have the freedom of their nationality and live where they want to, because people should have the right to live wherever they want, around the world. It shouldn't matter if you're not legal or you don't have your documents from there. It's just not right, and I think they should enforce the human right so people can live where they want and not be separated from the families like they are here in the United States.
It's important for people to have the right to live wherever we want or they want, because this is a country that nobody here is from here. Everybody here is an immigrant, and nobody has the right to tell somebody else that they don't belong here, because everybody belongs here. If you work hard and dedicate yourself and fulfill your dreams, like you dream big in order to be in this country, then you deserve to be here. You deserve to be wherever you want.